Hi everyone, welcome to the Celebrity Diaries. Omar Gooding, brought into the world on October 19, 1976, hails from the energetic city of Los Angeles, California, and was naturally introduced to a family overflowing with ability. His folks, Shirley and Cuba Gooding Sr., and his more seasoned sibling, the regarded entertainer Cuba Gooding Jr., gave the establishment to his excursion into the diversion. Growing up in the midst of such imaginative ability, Omar went to North Hollywood Secondary School, graduating in 1994, pondering his upbringing. Coming from a family with such extraordinary ability, it was normal for me to be attracted to media outlets. Watching my siblings and guardians seek after their interests roused me to do a similar thing. For sure, the impact of the Omar Gooding's family is irrefutable. His folks and more established siblings have each made permanent imprints on the amusement scene, and their devotion without a doubt directed his own way. Seeing their responsibility and difficult work firsthand imparted in him a significant comprehension of the business's hands and compensations as he set out on his expert process. Omar found his underlying balance in TV. His introduction on the little screen follows back to 1988, when he got a job in an episode of Webster. All through the mid-1990s, he graced screens with his presence in different shows, including only the Tenvisthea Void Home and the Imperial Family. His ability and moxie were further displayed through his common job in Bloom from 1991 to 1992. Additionally, he had a getting-through effect as one of the first hosts of the Nickelodeon vivacious show Wild and Insane Children. His breakout second showed up in 1992 when he handled a job in the well-known sitcom Hanging with Mr. Cooper as Iron Rodman, a clever secondary school understudy exploring existence with his kin and ball mentor. Gooding's irresistible humor and appeal immediately charmed him to crowds. The show's prosperity prepared for Goodings to proceed with ascending in media outlets, progressing flawlessly starting with one hit series, then on to the next. Gooding wound up at the center of attention with his job as Marcus Henderson in A Savvy Fellow depicting a scholastically gifted center school understudy push into the difficulties of secondary school. Gooding exhibited his acting reach, easily offsetting comedic timing with powerful sensational minutes. Brilliant Person further hardened Gooding's status as a dearest TV entertainer attracted armies of fans during its run from 1997 to 1999 anyway. Gooding's ability stretched out past the domain of parody in the television variation of the movie Barbershop, where he handled the job of Calvin Palmer Jr., a hairstyling salon proprietor wrestling with the intricacies of life and business. His depiction procured basic praise for its profundity and profound reverberation, displaying Gooding's capacity to submerge himself in different characters and accounts. Past TV, Gooding took huge steps in the realm of film, from early jobs in films like Phantom Father and The Sincere Green Story to later tasks. For example, The Gospel and The Treat Shop, he reliably conveyed convincing exhibitions that enamored crowds and pundits. The same his obligation to narrating stayed faithful as confirmed b. Why his inclusion in free movies all through the 2010s projects like Betro Just for One Evening and The Ideal Spouse highlighted Gooding's devotion to his specialty, demonstrating that the size of creation made a difference, minimal chasing, significant narrating with every job Gooding made. A permanent imprint on the business, acquiring acknowledgement and recognition for his nuanced exhibitions and relentless energy for his craft. Close by his thriving acting vocation, Gooding has intensely sought after his melodic desires, making a permanent impression with his cadence stability and melodious artfulness in the dynamic scene of Hip Jump. Gooding, under the moniker Enormous OA, uncovered his eagerly awaited collection in 2019, a masterpiece mirroring his creative flexibility, changing consistently from the cinema to the recording studio. Gooding's collection fills in as an account embroidery woven with the strings of his background and narrating ability, resonating profoundly with his crowd-coordinated efforts, stands as a foundation of Gooding's melodic excursion, enhancing his innovative vision and extending his imaginative skylines. Orca highlights his capacity to synergize with individual craftsmen, creating dynamic tunes that enchant audience members and push creative limits. Past simple creative articulation, Gooding's introduction to the music domain encapsulates his immovable obligation to his enthusiasm through songs and refrains, and he manufactures significant associations with his crowd. carving his name in the chronicles of both acting and melodic spaces. Getting back to the movie, Gooding's direction took off higher than ever in 2021 with champion exhibitions in movies. For example, Blood Penance, consistent with Game 3, and Peculiar Natural Product Story of an Individual of Color Lost, reaffirming his status as a consummate entertainer. TV filled in as one more material for Gooding's imaginative virtuosity, with striking jobs in acclaimed shows like Deadwood and CSI Miami, going before his lead job in Family Time depicting the patriarch in the television show. Bob Going kept on enthralling crowds with his attractive presence, highlighting his perseverance through pertinence in the business. Quick forward to 2023, which sees Gooding's job as the beguiling Cole Johnson in the Disney station series Saturday, which resounded with different socioeconomics, further solidified his status as a famous symbol adored in media outlets. Manor in Los Angeles, found only 6 kilometers from the eminent Sophie Arena. Omar Gooding's dream home anticipates an ideal place. This impeccably designed home highlights 3 rooms and 1 restroom, enveloping 988 cf of residing space. As you enter, you're welcomed by a recently remodeled kitchen embellished with shaker cupboards, self-shutting drawers, quartz ledges, and an implicit sink, making an ideal mix of style and usefulness intended for engaging the open mind. Floor plan flawlessly associates the kitchen with the residing regions, facilitating get-togethers are a breeze. A wine cooler adds a bit of refinement, while the restroom has been elegantly repaired to epitomize current extravagance. Solace is fundamental, with the option of fresher split warming and cooling frameworks furnished with controller and telephone application abilities, guaranteeing your home's remaining parts are at the ideal temperature all year. Protection is improved by the more up-to-date vinyl fencing encompassing the property, giving a feeling of quietness. Imagine loosening up on the enchanting entryway patio, encompassed by influencing palm trees, summoning a tropical heaven mood. The roomy terrace coaxes for engaging, highlighting a 12x16 gazebo ideal for family film. Evenings, complete with a wall-mounted television and disengaged carports, present a thrilling open door for capacity or customization, adding further adaptability to the property generally. Omar Gooding's dream home joins present-day conveniences with smart plan components, promising a way of life of solace and comfort and generosity. In June 2015, entertainer Omar Larjo Gooding participated in the Cerebral Palsy VIP Pop Trauma Center competition held at the Planet Hollywood Retreat in the Club in Las Vegas, Nevada. The occasion was coordinated by the One Step Nearer establishment, expecting to raise the 2 assets and mindfulness for people impacted by cerebral palsy. Gooding's presence highlighted the significance of supporting those with handicaps, adding to a reason that looks to work on the existence of individuals confronting difficulties due to cerebral palsy. Following his investment in the poker competition, Omar Gooding proceeded with his help for worthy missions in August 2015. On August 31 at Dave & Buster's Hollywood, the Widespread Domino Association UDL coordinated a remarkable expert domino competition. The occasion was expected to improve the diversion at Dave & Buster's, a famous Erie and arcade, by bringing domino rivalries into their contributions, with nearly 200 games currently accessible. The option of dominoes carried another degree of fervor to the setting. Omar Gooding, the safeguarding UDL champion, enthusiastically declared his investment in the occasion. One prominent section includes his relationship with American entertainer Heavenly Messenger Conwell from 2001 to 2006, set apart by valued minutes and shared encounters. Gooding tracks down significant satisfaction in his union with Mogul, and their association is honored with 2 magnificent kids advancing their lives with happiness and satisfaction. Gooding's fondness reaches out to his child Bradley from a past relationship, encouraging a profound feeling of affection and solidarity inside the family. In a meeting, Gooding stressed the principal significance of family in his life, offering thanks for the unfaltering help of his better half and kids. His obligation to family rises above words, reflected in his conscious endeavors to sustain perseverance through securities in the midst of his clamoring profession in spite of his accomplishments. Gooding's process has seen its share of difficulties. In 1995, he wrestled with lawful issues confronting capture for weapon ownership and thusly served an 18-month trial period through everything. Thanks for watching this video.